All right, back here at Valero Lakewood for the title match of the Pac Northwest team event. One of our favorite days of the year. We love these team tournaments. These are 5-person Baker teams. Nothing but Baker bowling all day long. 10 games of qualifying, then best of 3 matches in the top 8. And lo and behold, we've got the top 2 teams remaining, the 1 versus the 2 seeds. 10 bowlers. We're going to talk a lot about them in this best 2 out of 3 match. Each team gets to decide the order each game, so these opening bowlers, bowl frames 1 and 6. On the right is noted Vikings fan Malachi Bechdeler. Very happy with the Vikings today. He's not going to be so thrilled with that big shot, but does get half a down out of that. And on the left, Bryson West, the cleverest guy in the field here, is you had to have at least 1 bowler averaging 170 or less on this team, and he averaged 170.7. So he was an under by 2/10 of a pin. Good enough. And he flags ahead for 2. We're bowling on sharp, 48 feet. Obviously, it was challenging to begin with. It's no less challenging now after all this lane play. You really got to make a good shot just to get into the pocket, and then striking. You got to be excellent at that. It's a scratch scoring event, but there are bonus pins involved if you have more than 1 bowler on your team averaging 170 or less. Danny's and Bryson and Kevin's team does, so they are getting 8 bonus pins. You can call it bonus pins, call it handicap, whatever you want. So Toby, Nathan, Tyler, Nick, and Malachi have to win each game by 8 to tie and 9 to win. Bryson going at the head pin spare. He's going to miss that, so they trade openings to start off the first game of the title match. This is 13-year-old Nathan Tavel looking for his first career JBT title. Definitely one of the up-and-coming future stars of the tour. Nathan, he's already bowling in scratch at 13. Another non-champion so far is Maddie Pollock. One of 2 Polly sisters, the other one off at school. Maddie with that nice follow-through and form. Quite getting that ball to push all the way down the lane. We'll have 2 more tests at the spares to shoot at. There's our first spare of the title match. Interesting story here in Toby Wills. He came close to winning last month back up in Riverside. However, he has not won in 6 seasons since he was a little guy. Would love to finally erase that anomaly because he's a talented bowler too. Looking for win number 2, playing deep inside on that shark, and it doesn't crawl up enough. Struggles early. They just had 7 minutes of practice. Baker's so team-oriented. Hopefully the coach type can look at any shot here. Very important because they chose to be on lane 29 to start that team, which means if the match goes to a 3rd game tiebreaker, they'll be back on lane 29. So every shot really important to go out here. He drops a pin and count by going 7 there, giving an early lead to Danny Chalmers' team. Danny's the defending bowler of the year, but this is the first time he's made the cut in a team event. At least according to him, and I believe him. That was an anomaly. He got that off his record. Good idea to team with Kevin if you're trying to make a cut in a team event. 7 out of that split. This team on the right is named the past, present, and future. I'll tell you about more of that in a second. Here's some of the past. One-time champ Nick Bechdeler, his Malachi's dad, his only title was in Pac Northwest Invitational way back in the day. That had to be one of the early seasons up here. And he won that one. And here's a little more past for you. When Toby won that title 6 years ago, it was the last JBT season for the guy on the right, Tyler Bowe, one of the early greats in the Northwest. 6-time champ. Tyler was born during season 2 of the tour, as we're rolling on in season 29 right now. Very similar to what he looked like as just a little kid. He could play in front of the ball return 20 years ago. He still does. He's got that little, I mean, just dig up an old video of Tyler. That's what he looked like. Little half 10 there, decent shot. Kevin Hong to the opposite end of the spectrum. He's got 6 career titles. They're all as an adult. He never did JBT. but he has rarely missed a doubles or team event, and he has rarely been unsuccessful at them. Make the title match yesterday. Here he is back again today, looking for win number 7. So we don't have any unofficial records at that. That's got to be the unofficial adult record. I can't off the top of my head think of anyone close down south. Tez, Butcher. Anyway, he's a former Kevin, a former Greater Seattle adult bowler of the year. So in addition to everything else he does, guy can play and has no problem with that. 45 teams today. Great turnout again. Thanks so much to Bill and the team here at Bolero of Lakewood for having us. Not a Bolero Center, it's an independent. I've been at Bolero for the last 60 years. So second frames on their lanes for Malachi, the first shot for PBA member, PBA champion now, right? Payne just won his first touring events. There are a number of bowlers that played JBT, never won JBT, but have now gone on to win PBA titles. Payne bowled in a tough era. He had bowled with Marshall, Kent, Jordan, Plunkett era, among many others. It was tough to win titles back then. They hogged a lot. It's amazing that this is Payne's first titles match of any kind in a JBT event. Avoids the whistle there. The play continues and he picks up the spare anyway. Alright, now we're back to second time around for Bryson, as well as Tabble. Let's see if he adjusts off the shot he left, the 3-6-2. Did adjust, over-adjust. Oh, ugly mess down there. That's on a spare too, so he loses quite a bit of counts. We don't have a rule where they have to do frame by frame. I might put that in later on. We don't have it right now. Fix themselves as they see fit. As it stands, West State leads by 11. That lead will grow if Bryson can make the spare. 6-1 was not the frame that happened. Nathan does some amazing charity work. I wish I had more details off the top of my head about it, but that's a really cool thing that he does. If you go to the Northwest Youth Bowlers Facebook page, you can read a lot more about it. Tricky 3-6-10. So Bryson clearly better at 3-6-10s than Deadwoods. His team knows what they're talking about. Nice shot from Wills there, striking the 8th. Their team can strike out for 183. Maddie's team going at a 181 pace.
We don't have that time challenge again. Just 110. I mean, like 3 on the road. Then the very next game.
Keep almost putting the tripod in a 4-hour-old burger. Oh no, I want to. Danny takes care. Alright, there's Maddie's pace drops with that very tricky spare. There's a double wood back there, which makes this a big opportunity for Nick.